gonna bring back Jerome.
There are no rules. Kill who you want. What's death between a friend? We are
What's going on, guys? So I know the episode is tomorrow, but I decided why not go ahead and break down this trailer anyways right now, and things in my bops and my freaking battery's about to die. Alright, I'm back and my battery is fully charged now. Anyways, let's get into this freaking breakdown of this trailer, because it is all Jerome all the freaking time. The trailer starts off with Gordon talking about how the Jerome clan is growing, and how you know because you see all the ha-ha with the eyes. We've been seeing that all of season 2. So we know that this group of people has been growing for a long time, and Gordon believes that Dwight is going to bring back Jerome. Now, of course, we don't know how he knows that, because they didn't stumble upon Jerome's body, but they do have an assumption that Dwight is the person behind, you know, bringing people back to life. So maybe it's just, you know, he's assuming because he worked at Indian Hill, so he's all like, oh yeah, he's gonna try to bring back Jerome because that's where Jerome's body went. I don't know. That's all we really get, or we can assume from what they've shown us. The next part of the trailer is Dwight freaking going, looking all freaking crazy and shit. But that is pretty much the rest of this trailer. It's Dwight, Dwight, Dwight. We do see a little bit of Jerome. Jerome is doing the narration of this, but it looks like Dwight is going to be the main character in this episode. And you can see that from him taking over this newsroom. It looks like they're going to broadcast something. They're going to broadcast Jerome's message. And this is going to happen before, I mean, I'm assuming before Jerome comes back to life, because you can see from this part right here that Dwight is actually wearing Jerome's face. Before that, now I'll talk about my theory in a little bit about why he has his face and what's going on here. Actually, let me go ahead and just talk about that now. So, we see this shot right here of freaking Dwight going all crazy, looking mad scientist and shit. Well, I'm thinking that Dwight is going to try to electrocute Jerome alive, because we saw in the last episode, he's like, it's time, get him. And then we saw that he was in the freeze chamber and everything, much like this shot right here. But I think Dwight is going to try to bring Jerome back to life, maybe at the start of the episode. It's not going to happen, like he's not going to come back to life. He's going to be like, well, you know what the next best thing is? Let's go ahead and take off his face. So I think Dwight is going to cut off what's-his-name's face and tie it to him and wear it, and he is going to lead these people on this big, massive takeover in the name of Jerome, and that's why they're chanting, "We are Jerome, we are Jerome." It could also be symbolizing, like, we are Jerome. Fool is actually wearing his face, so he feels like he is Jerome, but we are all Jerome. You know what I mean? So I think that's that is what I think is going to happen. I think Dwight will try to resurrect Jerome. It doesn't work, so he thinks the next best thing is to take his face and try to lead this cult. And you can see right here, he's already wearing the face. It's very it's not the best shot, but you can pretty much see that Dwight is wearing Jerome's face in this clip where everybody's yelling, "We are Jerome." So I'm thinking the episode timetable is going to be Dwight tries to resurrect Jerome. Jerome does not wake up. He thinks the next best thing to do is cut off his face and wear it. Okay, talk to the whole Jerome fanatics and say, we gotta spread this message of Jerome. That's why they're gonna go take over this newsstand. They do it with guns. They take over they take hostages, or maybe they just kill everybody, and they start broadcasting Jerome's message out there. And in the whole time of all of that happening, we are going to see Jerome's body end up at the GCPD, and Jerome will wake up in the GCPD and take Lee hostage, and then maybe he sees the damn broadcast that Dwight is, you know, doing, and he's all like, oh, okay, so this guy freaking has my face, and let me just go pay a visit to him. And I think that is what is going to happen. So the electrocution is not going to wake up Jerome right away. I feel like it's going to wake him up later after the GCPD finds him or gets his body or whatever. So I think it's going to be like a delayed reaction. I don't know why it would be, but I also don't know why he would wake up, or why he would be, I don't know, maybe it's still the sedation thing like I said before, but apparently they're not going to need to do that since they wake him up with the electrocution. So that is what I'm thinking right there with all of that. And then, so once Jerome wakes up, he's going to be like, well, I kind of want my fucking face back. So Dwight's gonna be like, oh yeah, here you go, and he's gonna help him put it on, and then some all-out crazy shit is gonna happen on after that. And I think Jerome is going to blow up a building or something, because if you look at this last scene right here, he's lighting something which looks like a fuse, and if you really pay attention, in the background, it looks like there are some oil drums, so he could have something like put up together, and he is going to blow something up, and he's all like, just wait for the fireworks or something like that. And that would make sense on why the hell Jim Gordon is standing on a roof for no damn reason, and maybe he's waiting to see what Jerome is going to blow up, and maybe some big building is going to blow up because, you know, Jerome just lit a damn fuse. That is my theory for that. Also, we see this clip of a laughing cop that Gordon's about to kick his ass. Well, maybe that cop is the one that gives Jerome, or maybe wakes up Jerome. I don't really know. I don't think so. But maybe that cop is the one that gives Jerome his keys, or helps Jerome escape from the GCPD with Lee, and that is why Gordon's really pissed off. So I'm going to think that's kind of tying in together there. Also, in an older video, I talked to you guys about how Dwight is not on the casting list for episode 14. Well, that's probably because a homeboy's about to die, especially when Jerome tells him, what's a little bit of death between friends? He's so gonna kill freaking Dwight. Or he's gonna tell Dwight, hey, you need to stay here when this shit's gonna blow up because I need somebody to set it off. And Dwight's gonna be like, well, why didn't you say that? Because what's death between friends? Something like that, and Dwight's gonna be like, yes, I'll sacrifice myself for you. I'd rather just have Joker or Jerome kill him, to be honest. But we'll see what happens there. That's pretty much all of the Jerome Dwight stuff, to be honest. There's a little bit of Selena kicking Bruce for some reason. I don't know why that's going to happen. Maybe because Bruce is going to say something to that guy that went to go pay him a visit. Maybe he makes it worse for her mom, and she, you know, super kicks him for some reason. Although it's interesting that now it does look like Selena kicked him in this episode, but in a prior trailer they edited the video to make it look like she like doesn't kick him. So that's really weird. But now apparently Bruce gets kicked by somebody, and it looks like it's gonna be Selena this time. Then we see Tabitha laughing with her machine gun. Don't forget, she's supposed to be shooting up somebody. I would think she's gonna shoot Penguin, but it could happen after Penguin maybe kidnaps Barbara or does something to Barbara, because we have this scene right here where Penguin's really pissed and throws a knife down on the table, and Barbara's like, oh shit, alright, what's your deal? Because I think Penguin's starting to realize that I think Penguin's gonna go to Barbara and wants to find out who the hell dug up his dad's remains, because, you know, he really wants to know what's going on, and we'll see what happens from there. Maybe Tabitha is laughing at the whole situation because everything's going to according to plan, but I'm really hoping that Penguin has figured something out, and he's like, let me go freaking cut this bitch up if I need to and get some answers. So that is pretty much what I think's happening there. I do think at some point in this episode, Penguin is going to find something wrong, and that is going to lead to the drama in episode 14. That's pretty much it, guys. I think I covered everything in the episode. There's a lot of laughing and craziness, and I do think it's just gonna be a lot of the GCPD versus the Jerome group of people going all crazy and starting to wreak havoc around the city, ultimately leading to Jerome coming back and blowing something up, and that is what Gordon is going to see on top of that building, because I really don't know why he would be on top of a rooftop, but I think maybe Jerome sends out a message or something and says like, oh, just watch the fireworks or something like that. He's gonna do something crazy just to show how insane he is and how they're gonna have to try to stop him. So we'll see what happens, and then episode 14 will more than likely end at Ace Chemicals, and we'll see where the story goes from there. But that's it, guys. Let me know what you thought about this trailer breakdown in the comment sections down below. Are you really excited for this? Are you not so excited? How do you think, or what do you think is going to happen with the whole Penguin storyline? Let me know in the comment section down below. Don't forget, there are hours left to buy yourself a Justice League shirt. If you haven't already, it should be ending in the next few hours. If it's not ending pretty soon, I don't know. But yeah, if you want a Justice League shirt, the link is in the description. They will relaunch later, but if you want to be one of the first ones to get a Justice League shirt, make sure you pick them up now, because it'll be a while before you have to wait a little while to get them more, okay? So, anyways, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and share with all your Gotham buddies. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button for all things nerdy and geeky on this channel. As always, I'm your host, Juicebox. Remember, when you wake up in the morning, ask yourself something. Have I had my daily dose of juice? See you guys next time. Bye!